How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today some breaking news just came out that Wigan Athletic have put in a 400k bid for the MK Dons star man Scott Fraser. I wasn't really expecting to wake up to reliable journalist Alan Nixon put out on Twitter that Wigan have put in a bid for the MK Dons player, and just a bit shocked. I wasn't really expecting to see that. Wigan, obviously, I understand they've had their new takeover, but if we do want to be competing at the right end of the League One table, then we have to keep hold of our star players like Scott Fraser. I know Scott's only got a year left on his deal, but if we are going to sell him, in my opinion, it has to be a Championship club, because we can't be giving them to League One rivals. Obviously, Sunderland are highly interested as well, and Wigan have put in a bid. Sunderland were interested in Scott Fraser last season, but the salary cap meant that they couldn't sign him. That's why he came in. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe down below if you are new. Feel free to leave your thoughts on this transfer in the comment section down below. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. I'm just going to read an article now. It says Fraser only joined MK Dons from Burton last summer and has enjoyed an impressive debut season at Stadium MK, scoring 14 goals and providing 6 assists in 44 league appearances. It now appears that the 26-year-old is starting to attract interest from elsewhere in the third tier, heading into summer market. Wigan are now keen to move for Scott Fraser as it looks to strengthen their squad under new ownership. That is going to have a big impact on the league table. Obviously, Wigan only surviving by a point last year in 20th because of all the ownership issues, but it's now sorted now. It's now got the new owners in who are very interactive with the fans on Twitter, and they look to be strengthening the squad quite a lot recently. Obviously, bringing Jack Watmore and also Will Keane on a new contract, and further strengthen with signing Scott Fraser. If confirmed, Fraser could be Wigan's second recruitment of the summer. Already announced signing of Jack Watmore, which is a very good signing on a free transfer. And if you Dons fans do remember, he was only got sent off putting in a dirty challenge against Charlie Brown back in April. The Athletics are going to have to undergo something of a squad overhaul this summer, which only saw them narrowly avoid league one relegation. Fraser has made an impressive impact from MK last season. The attacking threat that he would bring would be a big boost for the Ticks if they could add to their squads. The fact that Wigan wouldn't spend such a fee is also promising, given the financial challenges they were facing not so long ago, and it does highlight the commitment that the new owners have to the club, which is very true. I can see Pete willing to sell Scott Fraser for a fee, but just 400k in my opinion is just so low, and I just can't see it. I don't know why. Russ said we have asking prices for our players, which most clubs in League One can't match, and I just can't see it being 400k. I don't know why. If it's more like $1 million or 700k upwards, I can see it as selling and recruiting a player like Jack Payne I put out on Twitter earlier. Yeah, I just can't see Scott Fraser going to Wigan. He says Russ is the best manager he's played under. So if he was going to go, it'd be more of like Pete trying to get some extra money to buy some more players. But Fraser seems like he loves it here, and I don't see why he would. A side would step to the Ticks, which are both of us are hopefully going to be challenging for playoffs or promotion next season. Yeah, I just can't see it. My overall thoughts of this transfer room is that I just don't believe it. I just can't see why Scott would want to leave us to join Wigan. That's just my only opinion. And Russell would be very disappointed, obviously losing Gilby and Healy last summer. Hopefully we have got some good bonuses from Toulouse. Lots of Dons fans are shocked that why we would let Fraser go, and I'm in the same boat as them. I just can't see why for the asking price we would let Scott go. He's already on a good wage at Dons. If Wigan are going to offer more than what we are on a wage, then it's completely ridiculous, because I don't see how they will, because I can see the new owners that they can offer a good wage. Apparently what he is on, which was under the wage cap, obviously, is quite a lot already, so he's already a highest paid player. If he isn't a highest paid player already, I'd rather see him play at MK than at the DW Stadium, by him being their highest paid player, if you get what I mean. I'd rather us pay a lot for him than what they are, but if it's going to put into financial difficulty, then I don't want to see it. But if we are quite financially safe after the Gilby and Healy sales I mentioned, and also Britain, then I don't see why we wouldn't. And as I said already, 400k for him is just a bit too low in my opinion. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the Scott Fraser transfer rumour. Do I think it's going to happen? No, not to Wigan. At least in my opinion, even with the new owners, I just can't see it. If it's Sunderland or a club at Championship, then I would accept it. But yeah, that is all from me. So if you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe down below if you are new. Feel free to leave your thoughts on this transfer rumour. Do you think it could happen? Do you believe it? Would Scott want to leave here anyway? Leave in the comment section down below, and Joe, I'll catch you next video. See you then.